Hey guys, so this is going to be a guide on how we can get to level 45 and beyond level 45. Uh, I'm going to start with talking about EXP and Vigor because I know a lot of people don't understand how the XP and Vigor system works. So if you look at the top bar, you will see a yellow bar, that's your XP, and when that fills up with yellow, you level up. You will see, sometimes you will also see a blue bar. The blue bar represents your double vigor. That means you get double XP from quests. You can, and the gray bar, that tells you how much vigor you have. When the gray bar disappears and the black bar appears, that means you're gonna be out of vigor. And you either have to buy more by being a hero or VIP, or wait a day and do a reset, or you can do daily challenges and get bigger. So the fastest way to level up is doing normal quests and following the quest line. Instant quests is just, you should do them only if you're out of normal quests because they take long and they just time consuming. And if you wanna use your vigor in the best possible way, always before the vigor runs out, always do high quest that gives you high XP. If it's instant quest or normal quests. So let's say you have double vigor and it's running out. Do a quest that gives 10k XP when you only have 2k vigor left, because we'll end up getting 10k XP. And when you refill vigor, buy one piece at a time. Don't buy a lot. Buy one piece when you're about to run out of vigor. Do a big quest. Let's say you have 2k vigor left, you do a 10k XP quest, you will end up getting 10k XP. And so you will gain more every time. When you're out of vigor, there are several things you can do. You can do daily challenges and gain more vigor. You can do dungeons, solve dungeons, normal dungeons. You can do events, which gives you XP. All continents have an event feature which will give you XP without having any vigor. And that's how I grinded when I ran out of vigor in doing these events. I will talk more about these mini bosses later in the video and how to do them. Now let's look at these are the daily challenges. As you can see, you can gain, you can't see on my screen because I'm level 45, but you should say when you complete those you get 5% vigor. So you get 5% vigor, it means 2k XP. You do a 10k quest and you gain 10k XP. Then you do another daily challenge, you get 5% more XP, and then you do a 10k XP quest and you get 10k XP. Then you do another and you get 2k vigor, and then you do a 10k XP. That means you get 30k XP on 3 of those challenges. Now let's look at the skills. You have 8 different skills, 24 inscriptions, and 4 passive skills. You have to you get your skill unlocked the bigger level you get, and you get inscriptions unlocked the bigger level you get. Right now at level 45 I only have 16 inscriptions unlocked and all passive skills unlocked. Maybe because I haven't finished all the quests. So there are some quests that gives you skill book. This skill book gives you one skill point. You get a skill to follow as a reward. But at the moment I only have 16 inscriptions, which means that you should be careful and only choose 2 inscriptions per spell when you're leveling up, just so you're safe. Now let's look at your heritage weapon. You get a heritage weapon when you're level 5. You can also get another one, Gelato. These have different special spells and you have to keep upgrading them when you level up with different materials and weapons. And these materials you will get from solo dungeons and killing bosses and you have to buy a sword with divine essence, which I will come back to soon. When you're crafting, don't craft your gear until level 45. Just buy gear and take gear. It's just a waste of time trying to gain gear which will be outdated pretty soon. But use the crafting to craft materials for your items, like for your sword upgrade and for XP pots for your sword. And this item, it's called meteorite ore. Use this to upgrade to washed ore and then to bigger ore. These you use to upgrade your weapon later. In game start, whenever you get 5 stars in your weapon, you will have to evolve it, and then it requires an epic legendary sword. So you can get meteorite ores from all the elite bosses in the game who are not in PvP zones. Like this giant is only one of them, and you just loot them. Everyone gets to loot. Now to get the legend weapon to upgrade and evolve your weapon, you need to go to Koramir and to this vendor. And this vendor sells all these type of weapons for which you need to upgrade. You need to upgrade to level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. They all cost different amount of divine essences. I will show you later how to get these divine essences, but some of these weapons are better than your heritage weapon. I'm using one of these weapons right now, but I'm still evolving my weapon, because in the end your heritage weapon would be much stronger. But I'm using this sword right now because currently it's better, but in the end it won't be as long as I keep evolving my weapon. So use these divine essence weapons, but keep upgrading your heritage weapon or you'll fall behind in the end. And to get divine essences, you can do 3 things. You can kill world bosses, elite bosses in PvP zones. And there is 2 in each PvP zone, except the starter area there's only 1. They drop divine essences. I'm killing the last one at 45 area, the Sunken Hollows. These gives me 10 essences. The other one gives 6 essences, and the white flag ones gives 3, and then the Omega one gives 1. All PvP zones have these bosses you have to kill, and only one person can loot them, so it's in a PvP zone, so the strongest one will get them. And you can also get it through lottery, these essences, the superior chest and the chest that costs the most, but it's really a bad way to trying to get divine essences by using these chests. You won't get them in ancient chests, only in superior chest and legendary chest. You can also see you can get your second heritage weapon in superior chest and legendary chest. There's only 2 heritage weapons for each class, and those are the only weapons you can upgrade and evolve. And when they evolve, they do change appearances. You can also get divine essences in your daily login bonus. I got mine at 7 days, and that's so far where you can get divine essences. Now let's look at solo dungeons and normal dungeons. If you want to do a solo dungeons, be careful to check which reward you're getting. Click on the chest, choose which level you're getting, and each level has different rewards, so don't like fail and waste exhaustion by doing a dungeon where you get bad rewards. If you go to normal dungeons, team dungeons, you can check all the items that drop in the dungeon and everything, and how much fatigue the dungeon gives, and what are the tactics by clicking on the icons for each boss. You can keep scrolling and you can see which boss drops which items. This is really helpful when you're starting a new dungeon to see which drops there are and what the tactics are. And you can also use, of course, Orinka's head, ONC2 head. It's coming up soon, and Nikki's gonna make it, so look out for that. And Try not to waste too much time doing dungeons. You can also teleport straight to the dungeon by clicking on the bar and clicking on the teleport. Remember to reset the dungeon when you're out. Don't waste too much time on dungeons. I done like 3 dungeons until I was level 45 because you will get recipes and stuff, but it's just a waste trying to get them until level 45. Now, hero system. This is the VIP system. The hero system gives you a little advantage, not much. You can recover vigor, you can get other stuff, and it works like getting XP as you're leveling, because it will, whenever you buy runes, it gets more XP and it levels up. It depends on your level. Now, the auction house. This is where you can trade with others. Like you go on auction house, you go on trade, you put your item, you put a price, and then the other person pays it, and you can agree on how much. And if you want to transfer gold, you can use this. You can put a scrap item in there and put a high amount of gold, and you can transfer from your friend or something. And you go to my trades and says, see what you get. Now, let's go to the last part when you're level 45. When you're level 45, you will get a quest. And this quest will tell you to choose between 2 camps. Unchained Camp and House of Stone Camp. And these camps gives you different type of quests. They both give you quests for and the reward is the same. You get freedom badge, which you use to get epic gear. It's like if you play Order 1, it's like the soul dailies. Just that if you don't choose the same clan as your friend, you won't be doing the same quest, and you can't do soul dailies together. So be careful which camp you choose, and talk to your guild, talk to your friends, and decide which clan you want to choose. I don't think it's much big difference in the clan, but I'm in one of the clans, and you just go around doing quests and gearing up. The other thing you can do when you're level 45 after you complete these quests, you go to dungeon, you farm solo dungeon, you try to upgrade your weapon, upgrade your gear. You can also buy other gear at Coromir below 45. Right now, the gear I'm wearing is just beginner gear, it's not epic. You can buy it for 75 gold each. It's really simple, really easy. And you can get it in 2 colors, purple and yellow. I choose to get yellow because I had purple before. So the quests for the blue or the freedom badges, they're blue and they're like daily quests. They're not instant or normal quests, they're daily, and they work like instant quests, like they're daily, but you have to go pick them up, and then it tells you to go kill monsters. And when you're done, you get a freedom badge, and use the freedom badge to buy epic gear. And you can also buy epic gear in Coromir different from here with the freedom badges. And these gears are good, but the dungeon gears, the epic dungeon gears are the best. Like they're slightly better, but they're harder to get. You need to get all these materials. You need to get the recipe. You need to get all these crystals, materials, and etc. So now let's talk about like basic stuff for which everyone is like wondering about and have questions about. So an easy tip is when you activate a teleport, click on a map and you can teleport anywhere you have been before. You don't have to walk to a portal to teleport. Just click on the map, click on a place you have an active teleport and go there. It's a different level system in this game. So if I'm level 45 and I go to Downwatch, which is a level 5 to 15 area, my level will be automatically be 15, down to 15, and my stats will be lower too. It's because to avoid ganking and make it more fair, and I think it's a good system. So it's, if I go to like other places like Trim Steps, my level will be 35 and my stats will be lower. Other things are guild are allied in PvP zone, so your guildies will be not tagged. it's a good thing when you're doing these world bosses, so you can fight with your hero and not attack them with your AoE. And you can also add anyone in the whole game to your friend list. So you don't have to be in the same server. You can add them in your friend list. And then vanity. And get vanity from being hero. Get as a reward. You can buy in the shop being hero. And you see the right tab on the right side of castle or mark or castle icon. You click on it and you pop up a bar, which you can see soul dungeons, normal dungeons, quest book, auction house, and then you have tournaments. In tournaments you can win vanities and they're completely free to do, and it's just the one who plays the hardest wins vanities there. And you can also change your settings and stuff, display setting, game setting, how much sensitivity you want, etc., and which language you choose. You have the chat on the top right corner, and you can choose between who to chat with. And it's weird, the chat is weird, but you get used to it, trust me. And also the spell bar, you get used to it too, even though it's in the bottom. I like the spell bar, I just don't like the middle of the spell bar because none of my fingers can reach it, so I just put a pot there. I think that should be it. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something, but so if you have any questions, just ask and I will answer as good as I can. And I really hope you enjoyed this video and like it. Like it if you enjoyed it. I really put a lot of effort into it, and it helped you guys leveling and doing stuff after you reach level 45. And subscribe if you haven't. Bye. But yeah, before I go, in the end of the video, I have I show pictures of just normal, like what strength does, what agility does, what the different stat does, and what is an epic gear, what is a blue gear. And I got that from ONC Head, and the other I got it from Ryder from Gameloft posted it, so check it out in the end.